Well, good morning. Welcome back to the tavern and the Oasis. It's Sunday, October 11th, 2020. The world is moving closer and closer to all the different things that it does and is doing. At any rate, it wasn't a busy day yesterday. It was off and on raining all day. I got some harvesting done, miscellaneous harvesting, semi-green tomatoes, garden's winding down. The Oasis garden is winding down. The Oasis is still going to be here. I'll be using the Oasis all winter and doing a lot of prep work for next spring until we get snow. As soon as we get snow, then I won't be doing anything out here in the Oasis, but by then hopefully the greenhouse will be up and then I'll be able to start working in the greenhouse. Got the foundation set for it at the moment. I've got the first framing in place. We got to mount it down today. Had some troubles yesterday. I couldn't find the planer to plane the wood. Yeah, it's complex, but there's a little bit of assembly video for that. And I'll try and catch more assembly video as I start assembling the greenhouse over the next couple of weeks. I won't have as much time to work. I'm only going to have part of a Sunday for the next 2 weeks because my Saturdays are tied up going hunting. With little luck, we'll actually get something, and that'll be kind of cool if we actually get that. I will have my camera with me, so we'll see if we get lucky enough with catching anything like that, or who knows, other wildlife out there. We shall see what it brings. But it is one of those mornings where it's pretty chilly out here. It's a balmy 5 degrees. For all of my American friends out there, that's about 45 or so, give or take. And you can do the calculations. Every time I give temperatures, everyone's going to think, well, if you're not European, Canadian, or anyone else who uses the metric system, if you're one of the 2 countries on the globe still on the imperial system, well, you go do the math and figure it out. It's not really 5 degrees, which would be really super cold in Fahrenheit. Because I think 32 is freezing in Fahrenheit, so at 0 it's freezing for us, just so you know. At any rate, I'll just give you, there's nothing really to tour around and show here in the Oasis this morning. Give you a quick brief look at what I've done to the start for the frame for the greenhouse. That's really all we've done. Other than that, I've done some cleanup, a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of harvesting. Tried to put some stuff up to prevent deer from getting in, which somehow they're still magically getting in here. I don't know. They're coming from, I don't know where they're getting in at. Really quite annoying to me. I have to build myself like a 10-foot wall around the crows fly overhead. I don't think they can be. Alright, well, that's all we got. I guess we're not going to be visited by the hummingbird again this morning. That was kind of cool yesterday when the hummingbird come right up. Hopefully you saw that. Hopefully it caught it on video. I won't know until I get the stuff home. Take a look at it. Alright, let's take a quick gander at what I've done to the greenhouse so far. First, framing. We got to get this mounted onto the wood foundation, and once that's mounted and perfectly square, then I start assembling the walls. And I just wait and catch my brother to help me because I need his help. But as you can see by all the wood shavings, I had to plane down the wooden frame to make sure that it sat level and square. That was one of the big things, is it needed to sit level and square. So we've got that done. Is there anything else? Nothing really. Let's go walk to the lookout for the Oasis here. We can't be out on here yet, but it's a bit of a mess. We can go to top step. You can see what's happening in the Oasis. I planted garlic yesterday. That I did do. I got all the garlic planted. If my garlic all comes through as fully planted, I should have about 200 bulbs of garlic. of varying flavors, which will be kind of a cool thing to have. You know, might actually, if I get enough of them, I'll try and sell a couple at the farmer's market. But I planted garlic in several different beds around, separate out the flavors and make sure they're well marked so I can find them next year, since I'll long since forgotten where I planted it. So that's it. That's what we got for the Oasis. And this nice chilly Sunday morning, I'm watching hummingbirds that'll never be caught on film. I can see them at the tops of trees. They're so cute when they stop moving, sit in a branch. Okay, well, let's get this going, get the Oasis opened, and get started on my day. Off we go. All right, let's see what we got. I don't really need that, but it just seems like I have to do it. Maybe I am a little fucking OCD'd. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. I do have patterns. Yeah, I like my patterns, but I do break them and create new ones. It's a little musty after a week of closed up, but after a day it still smells good. Alright, let's turn the mics off and camera off for a few minutes.
Just like me, I got a gal in the trailer park. She got 10 dogs and they love to bark. She keeps me in a pen out on the front lawn, but now it stinks and the grass is gone. Pink flamingos are all chewed up from a mean pit bull and a sick little pup. I bet you're on the bowling team. I knew you didn't talk too clean. You think of high society, but you're white trash, baby. You're just like me. Just like me. Just like me.